Hello, air signs. This is going to be your live stream today. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is going to be a love reading. I'm going to do oracle and clarify with tarot. Today is July 20th, 2026. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my live stream. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow, comment. Remember that all these messages are general messages. Only take what resonates with you, air signs, and leave what doesn't, all right? So let me get started. Okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you got, I pulled out 3 oracle cards for you guys. You Light Up My World is your first card. Then you have I'm Coming Back, and you see a detour sign on the card, okay? And your third card says bye, breakup, divorce, separation. All right, so let's clarify these cards. I'm going to start off with the oracle card that says I'm coming back. So, clarify Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oracle card, I'm coming back. What do you guys need to know about this? Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 3 of Swords, Nine of Swords, 7 of Cups. All right, air signs. So, like I said, with your oracle card, I'm coming back. This talks about a possible return towards you, air signs. Perhaps this person wants to reconcile with you. They want to enter, re-enter your way, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because they feel like they have some type of unfinished business regarding you. This person is coming in feeling confident. They're coming in quickly, quick energy with the 8 of Wands. They could be texting you, they could be calling you, air signs. You're definitely getting a message after like having a period of silence with this person. So most likely you have been in no contact. This person is determined to have a conversation with you going, okay? You air signs, you have become more grounded. You know, you have become in the type of energy that you know your worth. You know, you feel stable, like you know what you want. You're not really looking to deal with anybody coming your way that is trying to have a casual type of energy, okay? Your walls are still up regarding this person. Your trust has been affected towards them. You don't trust this person. So if you do decide to give this person a conversation, you're going to be cautious about it. Like your guard is going to be up. The return of this person can have a sense of closure for you guys. Can have a sense of you being given an opportunity to express your feelings, air signs, which is perhaps something that you may have been wanting to do and you did not get the opportunity to do that before, okay? There was past heartbreak regarding this connection. There was regret, there was guilt, there was anxiety, there was a lot of emotional pain that probably hasn't been fully processed all the way through, okay? The return of this person can reopen those feelings. So it's important for you, air signs, to really look at this situation in a logical way and not just go by what perhaps you may still be feeling towards this person in this certain connection, or you having the sense of like all your feelings are rushing back in because of you being in contact with this person again, okay? Don't rush into assuming anything, air signs, okay? There's multiple ways, multiple options of looking at this situation for you. Also, you may feel like you're getting like mixed emotions, like what you're hearing is uncertain. Like you may feel like this person's not really talking like they know what he or she wants, okay? So make sure that clarity is definitely defined before you make any decisions regarding if you want to reconnect with this person or not, or if you just want to say your piece, have your closure, and keep it moving. Okay, air signs? Remember to stay grounded, air signs. Remember to continue to honor your self-worth and look at the situation clearly, like I said, before you decide, is this connection worth reopening again, or do I need to keep the chapter closed how it has been closed, okay? You got to look at the situation for what it is, not for what you have hoped it could have been. So use your discernment, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That is my advice to you guys, okay? Now, let me get more messages for you guys. So what else you need to know? I want to say that we are in Mercury retrograde period right now, air signs. So we're actually going to wrap up Mercury retrograde July 23rd. But there's, you know, also a post shadow part of that. So This is around the time, like we're still around the time where we're gonna hear from people from the past. So your reading does resonate with that because it talks about someone coming back in contact with you that you've been in no contact with. Someone that you were involved with and you are no longer involved with anymore. So let's see what else. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right. You actually got one of the same cards that you got when I pulled out the other three before this, which is buy, breakup, divorce, separation. So once again, you know, it's repeating the same message. Let's go for your other two cards. Weakness, dependency, bad habits. And I feel like that is describing the energy of that person that wants to head your way, air signs. And then the next one says burning evidence. All right, so let me clarify. I'm not going to clarify the first card because that's just a repeated message. Let's look at I'm going to clarify these two individually actually. All right, so let's clarify weakness, dependency, bad habits. Six of Swords reverse. Page of Swords. Five of Swords. Three of Cups. The Star card. Knight of Swords. The Emperor. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, there's that apology and that offer with the Page of Cups. And this is sword energy coming 3 times. The Six of Swords. All right, so your Oracle card pretty much points out, you know, obvious unhealthy relationship patterns, emotional dependency, poor communication habits, this person having a pattern of repeating old cycles, and difficulty letting go. And you are starting off with the Six of Swords reverse in your clarifications, and this is about coming back. When the Six of Swords is upright, this is moving forward. And it came out reverse for you guys, which basically means the tarot card is upside down. Because this person has been having trouble moving on. This person has been feeling emotionally and mentally drained because they are still carrying the past energy with them regarding you, air signs, okay? They could have been watching you from a distance with the Page of Swords, perhaps checking your social media, wanting to get information. You know, they're curious to see, like, what have you been up to since you and them have broken up. This person with the Five of Swords, this person has a certain pride to them. You know, they're egotistical air signs, okay? They carry this energy like they want to win because of their pride, you know. I don't feel like this is really this person coming towards you because they truly want to resolve things. There definitely was arguments or words that hurt both sides, you know, your side and their side too. That kind of makes me feel like this person has had difficulty taking accountability for their part in the stuff that they've have done in the past. And I don't think this is just regarding you. I think this is just the habits that this person carries with them because of their pride, because of their ego. It's like an inner conflict that they have. They want to reconcile with you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? They want to reconnect with you. They want to spend some time together. They feel like, you know, healing is available. You know, there's hope for this to be renewed. There's hope for this to be recovered. But you gotta understand, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that the lessons that this taught you have already been learned. So it doesn't seem for your best interest to go back to this energy, okay? It's for your best interest to move forward. But, you know, all the readings is a guidance, you know, all the tarot readings that I do and all the readings that all the tarot readers like myself do, they're all guidance. You know, this is all guidance. You take what you want to take and leave what you don't. Ultimately, the choice is yours, what you decide to do. You take this person back or not. I'm just telling you what the cards show me, all right? And like I said, once again, you know, this person is coming in fast communication. They want to rush back in, you know, Knights of Swords energy. They have a desire to say something that, you know, they've been holding in. This person's trying to regain control. They're trying to regain control of the situation with you, okay? And it feels like, you know, the first step, the first thing that they want to do regarding that is by coming in with this Page of Cups. You know, this Page of Cups, this is an apology towards you, air signs. This is an offering of having a new emotional beginning with you, okay? Ultimately, like I said, the choice is yours, all right? You learn your lesson. You learn your lesson, or you learn your lessons, okay, plural, or what you had to learn regarding the situation, right? That person that is showing up right now, they have to break these old habits. They cannot keep repeating with you what they did with other connections. They have to take accountability of what they did in the past, or what they did with you. So the choice is yours, you know, what you intend to do, what you choose to do, air signs, okay? Even if, because the Emperor energy is here. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor energy is here right before the Page of Cups. So, you know, this person, they want to take control of the situation. All right? They want to step into like a more mature, stable road. But you cannot go by what this person is saying to you, air signs, okay? You got to see like if what they're saying to you matches with what they're going to do. So if you decide to give this person a chance, you got to watch. Oh, sorry. You gotta watch the words of this person, okay? You gotta watch the words of this person, and you gotta see if they're consistent with their actions, with what they say, that, you know, they believe that they can heal things with you, that they believe that, you know, they can break their habits, you know, make sure that they take accountability for everything that they have done towards you, you know, make sure that everything is out in the clear before you decide to reconcile with them, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? All right, so now let me clarify your next card that says burning evidence. So let me clarify that for you. What do you guys need to know regarding that? Burning evidence. What do you need to know? Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, okay, let me see. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Oracle card, burning evidence. I feel like this card is interpreted in a way that the truth is being hidden, trying to cover up mistakes, trying to cover up the truth, perhaps deleting messages of, you know, your electronics. Also, this could be somebody wanting to leave the past behind, you know, so they're going to erase the evidence of their behavior because they don't want you to see that. Once again, the Page of Swords is coming up for you. It came up for you in your previous clarification. You know, this is watching energy. Okay. So like I said, someone is paying close attention to you before making a move. You know, they could be watching your social media and, you know, etc. There's some type of secrecy energy here with the Seven of Swords. There's something that is not being fully transparent, okay? Like this person is trying to sneak back quietly. I feel like they're not really... I feel like they're avoiding showing their hand, you know, showing what they got behind their hand. So, you know, like burning evidence once again, like this person, you know, they want to take stuff off their phone, you know, if maybe they have been like following you from like a fake account, you know, they're probably gonna erase all of that because, you know, they don't want you to find out the truth of what they've been doing. This person is definitely planning their next step forward towards you, and they're really thinking things carefully about what they want to do, next here with the Two of Wands. This person is being strategic, you know. And I feel like they're being strategic towards you because they want to make sure that you give them a chance. With the Wheel of Fortune, there is a turning point here. Circumstances are changing and the wheel is turning. You know, the cycle is going to begin to shift. This person wants to show up in a more consistent way towards you, air signs. You know, they want to appear stable. They want to appear mature. They want to appear like You know, they're responsible, you know, like this person wants to appear responsible in your eyes, you know. They they want to give you this new opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, okay? They want to talk to you about getting this opportunity started with you, you know, because they feel like this could be a fresh start for you guys, you know. They feel like this is a solid offer being given to you. They feel like this is a chance for them and you, for this person and you, to build something on a stronger foundation, okay? Once again, I'm going to say, this is the third time I'm saying this thing actually, you know, this really requires honesty and accountability coming from this person. Whatever they're trying to hide definitely cannot be hidden forever if the connection is going to move forward in a healthier way, okay? Remember to stay grounded, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because I feel like this is, to me, this looks like contradicting energy because of the fact that this person wants to reconnect with you, wants to reconcile with you, but it's giving me like, trying to see how I'm gonna say this. It's making me feel good, and I told you guys I'm an intuitive reader, so it's making me feel like you're doing this for your benefit because you want to take control of the situation. It doesn't seem like to me like this is genuine, but you know, choice is yours, air signs. It's like you're being sneaky and strategic. I don't know. Could be you being sneaky and strategic because you know you want to make sure that the air sign collective gives you a chance, or is it because of like you want to reconcile so you could have access of this person's time, energy, and body, and then you want to keep your options on the side? You know, it's different ways you can look at this, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So I gave you the advice 3 times. I already repeated the same thing, but I'm also going to ask advice to the tarot cards and let's see what it says, okay? Let me turn on the light. Hold on a second. I don't know why the room looks so dark. It's still daytime. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get the advice to wrap up this reading for you guys. So what is the advice today for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? What is their guidance? Eight of Pentacles reverse. The World card. Two of Pentacles. Temperance card. Six of Swords. Three of Cups. I'll make it small. Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords. I didn't need to pull out that many cards, but I was like, you know what? Let me just pull out more. All right. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, this is your advice. Don't invest your energy where it is not appreciated or reciprocated, okay? You are currently closing out all cycles. So it's important for you to recognize how much you have grown. And you are not obligated to give anybody a chance, anybody from the past, all right? You need to remember that you deserve to have a type of relationship where there is balance, a type of relationship where there's give and take, a type of relationship that there is mutual effort, okay? Not just you carrying everything. And I definitely feel like the relationship that you had before with this connection, you were not getting that. You were probably the one that was putting in more than the other person, okay? It's time to accept what has ended. Let yourself continue healing. And if you haven't started healing, air signs, right now is a good time to start, okay? Don't reopen old wounds just because something feels familiar to you. It's better for you to continue going forward, air signs. It's better for you to choose your own peace, okay? Because reconnecting with this energy, there's a possibility you could be in chaos, all right? So six of swords here. With the Three of Cups, lean on people that could be supportive towards you, air signs, okay? Any type of progress that you have made from the time you've been in no contact with this particular connection till now, celebrate that progress. Reconnect with friends that you have. Allow yourselves to have moments of joy. And once again, celebrate the progress. No matter the time, no matter if it's been like a couple of months that you've been away from this person, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, you know, everyone's timeline is different. But whatever you have learned from the time away from this person, celebrate that. That is the whole point of you learning your lessons, air signs, okay? For you not to go repeating the same thing that you were doing before. Things are meant to move. Things are meant to move naturally forward for you, okay? Once again, use your discernment. Do not ignore red flags, air signs, and do not feel pressure to accept any words that this person is giving you without you seeing consistent actions from them, okay? Because you are ending the reading with the 7 of Swords. And you're starting the reading with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. The 8 of Pentacles upright, this is about working, you know, working, putting working it through, finding a way. And it's telling you reverse, like, nah, you don't got to put energy to this. Like, working things out with this person is just like delayed process for you, okay? Protect your peace, air signs, okay? Embrace the lessons that you have learned and only invest your energy where it's genuinely reciprocated. I'm going to say this again. Only invest your energy where it is genuinely reciprocated, okay? I gave you my advice. I asked the tarot cards for advice again, and it seems like it's basically repeating what I initially had said on my own anyway. So that will be the end of your reading. Thank you guys so much, air signs. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comments. I do offer personal readings. The link is in my bio here on YouTube, but I will also put a pinned comment at the end of the live stream with the link. If anybody wants a personal reading with me, I'm available. All you got to do is press the link. It will show you the type of readings that I do, and it will show you the pricing, and you just got to, you know, press the button to request for us to have a reading, all right? I am going to record for the water signs next. So if you have any placements in your birth chart that have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, come back to the live stream. If not, watch it on my live stream playlist and check those out if you have any of water sign placements, all right? Other than that, I will see you guys later on this week. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Take care.